Well, ladles and jelly spoons. It says you're live, so we must be live. This is Tim Downfield with MS in Tenerife for my Tuesday walk. Just past 9 o'clock. I am still in the village because I don't have a car. I'm not taking a bus today. I'm going to have a walk around Callao, but I'm going the back way. So I'm going up the road towards the banana plantation. Then I'll either go through to Playa Paraíso and come back over the rocks, or go down to the rocks and walk along and come back through, what's his name? I might do that way. In fact, what I might do, theoretically, is go down to the beach or to the rocks, across the cliffs, and do the whole walkway to the hard rock, and then get the bus back. That's clever. Cool, dude. Just checking the mic. Is this the microphone? I'm tired today. Watched a movie last night. Didn't get to bed till 2 o'clock. Well, then, who else is on? Rewind. What did you order from the Chinese, Tim? Hi, John. What did I order from the Chinese? I'll tell you later. Remind me later when there's more people on. Cool, dude. So the weather, let me just show you the weather. Nice and warm, but very cloudy. Morning, Rigger. Mark. So it looks terrible because a lot of people are not used to cloudy weather and warmth, but it's lovely and warm. In fact, this is exactly the way I like it. Mike's all good, thank you very much. Cool, dude. So there's a bus coming now, but I can't get on it because my ticket's on the phone. So either today or tomorrow, or Thursday even, I've got to go to one of the bus stations and prove my identity so I can get my bus ticket next month. That's pretty cool. I had a couple of scoops last night as well. I think I had 2 or 3 in the bar and 2 in the Chinese, so 4 or 5 beers. Not good. Morning, Stevens. Morning, Fiona. Colin. We're doing well. Dave Bardell, Simon Dale, Mark Hawley, Rigger Mortis. Rigger's rambling, sorry. Gary D, John Patton. And Rewind. Ellipsis. So this is the barranco behind our house. So when I get to the end here, this is the bus stop, by the way. That's the nearest from our house. Called La Galga. The only problem is when the bus comes back, it doesn't stop here. There's no bus stop here. So we've got to go right down to the roundabout, then up the hill to a roundabout up there, and I've got to walk back down. We did enjoy it. Did anything ever come of the bus route changing? Not yet. Not yet. We don't really expect it to. And people are getting used to it now. So I think it'll just fizzle out, to tell you the truth. Quite a few guineas soaked for me at the weekend. Cool, dude. Then something to do with sport. So here's the bus coming now, 471. It's the 911, I think it is. 910 from down the bottom, 911 from here. Then it'll go over through the banana plantation to the Rosa Centre where we were last night. So let's give you a beautiful view of sunny La Gomera. So let's get that straight. There you go. So ladles and jelly spoons. That is the view today of La Gomera. That's going to be us later. I'm sure this will burn off soon. And so at least we've got a decent view. In fact, you can actually see San Sebastian if you look carefully. So we get it. What do you think? It's not often you get to see San Sebastian, but there you go. Beautiful. You don't think that's a couple of hours away, would you? Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I got a wonderful feeling. Everything's going my way. Oh, I've got super wide. I didn't realise I could do that. Oh, that's pretty cool. I've got super wide. Does that look better for you guys? That must be new, that it uses all 3 cameras in a seamless zoom. So we went on 6 minutes and 35. So I've said Callao on the rocks, so I've got to go down to the rocks, whatever happens. And then when we get to the bottom, we can decide what to do. I haven't got a clue what to do. So, 39 people on, talking about the Chinese. If you're watching on catch up, you've been waiting long enough. Or if you rewind, ellipsis. So we went, there was 6 of us. There was me and Chris, Ian and Barbara, Juliane and our new friend Mick. And Juliane had a box, well, what box they call it, which has got like 2 little meals in it, some rice and some other stuff. So it's like a little mini banquet in one. And they do it cheap. I think they're only €7 or €8. And Ian had sweet and sour. I'm not sure what Barbara had, to say the truth. I know she had a hot soup, and Ian had spring rolls. Anyway, Chris had spring rolls, and then as a main, she had the deep fried prawns, the starter. So she had 2 starters basically. And I just got rice and spicy chicken. But there was a new starter on the menu, one I've not seen before, which was spicy chicken with chips. And it looked like a tiny little portion on the picture. And it ended up not being a tiny portion. So I could have had that as a main, to tell you the truth. So we got the graffiti artists out again. Cinematic. Mark Wiltshire's on, having a cup of tea. Peter Porter, morning Tim, in Las Americas, burnt on the first day through the clouds. So you will, you know. David Butler, great singing voice. Ever think you're going to Britain's Got Talent as a singing magician? That's an oxymoron, isn't it? Britain's Got Talent. If you've ever been on one of these shows, you know how fake they are. They've got to pay professionals to come and sing there to make it any good. And then they got one poor person that they rip into in the background and make a fool of them just for good TV. And if you do win those things, the the contract afterwards, the record contracts, is totally useless. Everybody gets the rights except you to anything you do. So that's just an aside, that is. The person who won the second season of Deutschland sucht den Superstar, which is the German version of Britain's Got Talent. They call it Germany's Searching for a Superstar, with Dieter Bohlen. You'll all remember Dieter Bohlen from the 80s. He was one half of, I can't even remember the band's name now, it's that memorable. Anyway, Ellie, who was singing as backing vocal on one of Dave Bonnie's albums. If you've not listened to Dave Bonnie, go to Spotify and listen to David Bonnie, and I get a kickback of that. I own the rights to the Dave Bonnie online music. Cool dude. Anyway, I digress. So Ellie, who was singing backing vocals on Ladies of the Night. Was it Ladies of the Night? No, it wasn't. It was another one. She won the second of Deutschland sucht den Superstar. And it was so bad that she actually gave up a career and went and did something else. Teacher now. Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because she was back on TV a couple of weeks ago on German talk show telling us all about it. So, there you go. There's 11 minutes in now. BL Canarias. Hola. Correr? Northampton Thames on. The Shan Express is fantastic and lovely views. Do you know what Shan means? The word Shan is Chinese for meal. So when you go to the Shan Express, you go into the Meal Express or the Express Meal. Sounds pretty boring, doesn't it? Sounds better saying Shan Express. Keep on the footpath. Have a look at history. That's me, history. So now we come to the area where the residents do not pick up their dog poo. Which is disgusting. If you're a resident and you're watching, you don't pick your dog poo up. And when we go over to Playa Paraíso with Chris, I've got to walk in front of her and make her dodge the poo. And there's one person that picks it up, puts it in a plastic bag, and then just leaves the plastic bag on the pavement. I don't get that. If you've got it in a plastic bag, wait till you get to a bin, chuck it away. And sometimes they throw it in the middle of the road, and you get these flattened plastic bags. And I'm waiting for the time when I'm walking past, the car runs over a plastic bag and poof, shoots a turd right at me. I'll tell you what, if that happens, I will wait with a camera. I will wait. I will find you. And I will get you. Right. So here's a nice view of the Callao that I know and love. So this is the Atlantic Holiday Company. Down the bottom here, where you'll see it in a minute, is the Delphin. Then you've got El Ancla in this bit here. This is Agua Viva small, this is Agua Viva big. And right there is the Esmeralda, the back row of Esmeralda, which is the Monte Cristo. And of course, the Laura's coffee place. So we're 15 minutes in. Webby's flying back this morning, for those of you who are interested. I'm going to see him this afternoon. He's bought the same gimbal as me in Britain. Got it for 90 quid apparently. Just gotta navigate the dog shit here. Hola.
Hola,
Buenos
buenos días.
dias. There we go. The cliffs of Dover. There's the rich people walking past. So there's Delphine down the bottom. So they're still working on that landscaping down here. And the rumours are still that there's a hotel here, but I've not seen any plans yet. And this is where we've just come from. Cool dude. Siobhan's on. Back to the rain. Fiona's asking how's the car. Car's having a bit of a rest. Part has been bought. I got the cheap version. I got the $900 version instead of the $1,800. And the mechanic will get to it the middle of the week, he said. So I'm thinking tomorrow or Thursday. So hopefully it should be installed by Friday. And then what I might do is nip down there on the bus on Friday and pick it up, if it is. If not, I'll pick it up Saturday. So this is the stony bit. They haven't finished this Maritime walkway yet. I'm hoping they do. I don't know why. It could be to do maybe with licensing or the ownership of the land, or just it's not on the bill, you know. But it's the same council, so it's not as if we're going from a decky to a Rona or something like that. So I'm just going to concentrate on walking here because you don't want to twist your ankle down here. It's quite a flat thing, but you couldn't come along it on a wheelchair or with a kiddie's buggy, really. So those are the two things, or if you're not steady on your feet. Definitely not a walking frame. It's getting warmer now. The sun's going to pop out in a minute. Just through a little hole, maybe. There you go. Those of you religious. That's God peering through. So uninterrupted view of La Gomera now. We can't see the other island. There's one to the left of it called El Hierro, and there's two peaks to the right, which is La Palma. But you can't see those. Morning, Albert. Roger. This is in my village, Siobhan. What I did is instead of turning left out the house and walking down to the village, I turned right and went up to the top of the road where the banana plantation is. Hola. And then I went down past the apartments that are at the back of us. So basically, what I did, there's Callao, and so I live just around the corner there. So I came down to the beach, if you like, and then turned left instead of going right into the village. I just turned left. So at the end of this path is the beach bar. So if you turn left at the beach bar, then you come towards Playa Paraíso, and behind there's the Hard Rock Hotel. This is the Riu. I did a drone shot here, and Riu must have used it in their advertising, because I get money every month off that. That's got over 18,000 views now, and I usually get about 1,000. So it's 18 times better than a normal video for me. Of course, the McMaster gets 18,000 in the first 10 minutes, but that's another story. So do we carry on? All right, it's only if you don't stop, it's 6 minutes to the coast. Not much of a beach on ours though. It's a stony beach that they've ground up into black sand. But if we walk a bit further on, then I'll show you a nicer beach that's very close. It's the one by the Hard Rock, actually. So we've been on 21 minutes. So it's taken me 20 minutes to get here, but I've been stood and chatting for two of those. So from the beach bar, this is probably a 10-minute walk. Again, as I say, you got to be careful with the rocks, you don't twist an ankle. Hola. Hola. So as we come around the corner here now, this is the Rio, and as you can see, they've paved that bit. So that walkway goes all the way around to the Hard Rock Hotel Beach Club. In fact, we're going to do that. And I'll get the bus back. So here's a nice hidden cove. It is dangerous though. I mean, there's only certain times that you can swim here. And when the tide comes in, you better get out because it gets pretty rough. And in the costeros, when the waves come, then there's some really weird tides here. But this is a nice time to go in. It's going to be fairly cool, and don't forget the sea temperature around the Canary Islands never gets above 25 degrees, ever, because of the currents, which means that you will go into thermal shock if you're out in the sea. Now obviously if you're in the shallows, that's not going to be it, but if you go out and swim in the sea, then if you stay in for any length of time without any protection, you'll go into thermal shock and end up having a heart attack. So we lose at least one person a month here, if not more, to drownings, and a lot of them go into thermal shock. Yeah, the sea, when I say the sea, if you're like 20 meters out to sea, so that never gets above 25 degrees. If you're in the shallows, let's say in Torbiscus or Los Cristianos, or you're in the Los Cristianos Bay, then it's a lot warmer because it's shallow. But if you get into, you go out into the open sea like here, where there is no protection, then it never gets above 25 degrees, or even 24, I think, is the maximum. It's okay for a dip, you know, I mean, it's not brr cold, but if you're in there 10 minutes, then your body's inner temperature is going to drop. And that can lead to, especially in older folk like me. So this they built. We used to have to go down here and up the other side to get to the other side of this barranco. Or what you could have done was gone on to there. These rocks didn't exist then. It was just like natural rock like this. So then they built this Maritime walkway here and the bridge, and we thought, fantastic. And then they stopped here. So that's it. That's the end of the other stuff. 96 people watching, 36 thumbs up, thank you very much. So we've been on 25 minutes now. So much for global warming then, Tim, says Albert, who obviously doesn't understand global warming. Great joke. The best thing about global warming is that Northern Europe will lose its Gulf Stream and end up like Canada. Because if you look at the lines of latitude where Manchester is, let's say, that's like northern Canada. And it's only because of the Gulf Stream coming up from Florida that Britain has such a temperate climate. And if that gets disrupted by a 1 or 2 degree increase in sea temperature, then that really screws Northern Europe. In fact, they've named us as a lifeboat. The Canary Islands are one of the lifeboats whereby we're in a position where it doesn't really affect us. Will the clouds blow over? They haven't the past couple of days. So this is here till, I would say, I've looked at the isobars, it's probably going to be here till what day today? Tuesday? Saturday or Sunday. Should get better. But it's lovely and warm. Hola.
Hola.
So this is the walkway. Well, nobody's on it. This is one of the pools in the Rio. The Rio is like a horseshoe. So if you're on one of these beds, you get a great view of vloggers. July 14th. No, it won't be too hot. It won't be too hot. We are the island of eternal spring, so it's average warmer, but that's because it's warmer in the night. But typically sort of in the mid to high 20s, I would say. And if you're in the direct sunlight, yeah, you're going to get into the 30s. But if you find a bit of shade, it's very, very nice here. It's a sort of a what would you call it? Yeah, the island of eternal spring. Let's zoom in over here. You see Los Gigantes through there, look. So that's Los Gigantes. Through that gap. Cool dude. Let's go out. Okay, we're on the wide one now. So this Maritime walkway goes all the way around the coast now. So it's a jogging path for people in the morning as well. There's the Hard Rock in the blue, or one of the towers. Oh no, they're both there, look, we can see both of them. Can I hear a helicopter? Oh no, it's a lawnmower. There you go. Any green here is man-made. 101 people watching. If you just joined us, we're in the Maritime walkway, walking from Callao to Playa Paraíso. And we're going to get to the Roca Negra at the far end. And then I'm going to get the bus back. Tracy, hi Tracy, hope you got back okay. Good thumbnail, Tim. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Callao on the rocks. So let's go back to normal. How do I get to normal? Is that normal? Well, get some sun with Paz. How far's the walk, Tim? I don't know. I don't know, to tell you the truth. Probably say 2 kilometres, one direction. Not the band. No, I prefer the wide shot. I'm stopping for a cuppa, but probably not a ham sarnie today, because I overate last night. So if you look past La Gomera to the left, there's a little island called El Hierro, which I don't think you can see. Let's see if I can. I think you can just about see the outline there. Back in 2 weeks, cool dudes. And then there's nothing until Florida. And you look down here, you've got Brazil and Argentina. And when we get round the corner at the bottom, there'll be nothing till Antarctica. So this is the city centre, if you like, of Playa Paraíso. It's one street, and it's getting better. It used to be a bit rough, but it's getting better. I don't mean rough as in dangerous. I mean sort of tired and dated, so 70s. But they've done a lot to it, so you'll probably see that on the way back. And this is the beach I was telling you about. So this beach you can actually get to from the lift of this hotel, which is the Roca Navaria, Gran Roca Navaria, and that's where the lift comes out. So that's pretty cool. So again, this is the other end of the Rio, and there's actually a side gate to exit towards the village here. I think one side's adults only, but I'm not sure. In Benidorm, cool dude. Cinematic. Are you still using the Pocket 2, Kev, or have you upgraded to the Pocket 3 yet? Or are you going to wait for the Pocket 4? Does anyone live on El Hierro? Do tourists go there? Yes and yes. Yes and yes, but it's more of a nature type of holiday. It's not a built-out tourist place. A lot of Germans go there. A lot of Germans go to La Gomera as well. El Hierro is the island that is self-sufficient. So they generate all their own electricity and they get all their own water from wind distilleries and sea, whatever they call it, reclamation. It's quite interesting, the history of El Hierro. It means the iron, as in a flat iron, you know, like ironing your clothes. The word hierro is also for the metal iron, but that's another story. So here's the beach. It used to be a very, very, very yellow beach because they imported the sand, but they don't anymore. And this stuff in the water here comes from the Caspian Sea. And we get it sometimes. It was quite bad a couple of weeks ago. And these are the remaining areas. I can't remember what it's called, Caspicus or something like that. And it comes from the Caspian Sea. Not the Caspian Sea, what's it called? What's that part of the ocean that's a sea round about the Bermuda Triangle? Anyway, it's that one. Whatever that is. Oh, and the ubiquitous dog do. We know it's residents because tourists don't bring dogs. Dog-free beach with a dog on it. But obviously dogs can't read no dog signs, can they? So it is the owners. Cool dude. 35 minutes in. Ian's on. Had a few rums when we got back. Leeds brother. Ooh. How bad are the lucky men? How bad are the lucky men? You mean how many are there? Or how bad is the price? Or do you think that lucky men are inherently bad? They'd be unlucky men then, wouldn't they? Oh, here we got some fitness. That'd be me in 10 years. Kiddies playground. I like these rock formations as well. I think they were actually formed by bees or wasps, I think I read somewhere. Anything in there? Boo! Did I get you? Brian Henderson, I'm just passing in the rear going to look around the hotel. Oh, Brian, thank you. How long are you there for? I actually can't do it today, but I'll be interested in that. If you want to contact me on timothydowd.com, just go to timothydowd.com. There's plenty of contact details there. Go to the About page. You've got my WhatsApp number, or you can just email me straight from the website. Or what's easier, go to events and book a walk, either tomorrow morning or Thursday morning, and I'll come back. We'll have a walk round. Cool dude. Thank you for the offer. So the sun's come out now, as you can see. Popped through that hole. I'm glad I put 50 factor on. I wasn't going to today for some reason. So there's the water treatment plant at the back there. And kiddies playground. So most beaches here are at the end of, oh, what's happened to Anne? Morning, Tez. After the dentist, oh dear. Antibioticus. Here till Sunday, okay. If you want to do it live, then do a Wednesday or Thursday morning. But if you just want to meet up and have a look around the hotel, and I'll take a few pictures with the camera for a 24-hour loop, it's better than doing it Thursday afternoon maybe. But get in touch anyway, we'll sort it out. So here is the other end of the view. And of course you can come to not meet up, you can come to Freaky Friday on Friday afternoon and win a load of money like Brian did last week. Hello Brian, if you're watching. Oh, there we go. Somebody's done a picture and they're collecting food for cats, I think it must be, or dogs. There he is. Is that yours? Did you paint that? See, if you had your dog on the lead, you wouldn't have to shout. Right. Paul James Webb, can you sort my new gimbal out sometime today, please? Actually, I've promised Christina that I would not come out today. So how about 4 o'clock? No, I told her that you got a new gimbal and that you needed help. Same as this one, is it, Hope? Did you get the one I told you, or did you get a cheap version? Have a look at the box and tell me what it's called. If it's the DJI Osmo Mobile SE, then you got a good one for 90 bucks. Off to work, see you, Siobhan. The most expensive. Cool, dude. So this doesn't look like this kiosk is open yet. It's just not open now, I don't know. So if you walk up here, we go to the Hard Rock Hotel, but I'm not going that way today, we'll come back that way. And this is a nice place to sit and have a poke bowl. And she won't get an English breakfast here, I don't think. Tweaking gaffer tape, there you go. So you got like healthy, healthy, healthy. So let's look back at the view. Yep, detector vans are out. Ah, perfect. It's the same as this one then. It's very easy once you get the knack of putting your phone into the clip, and it's automatically clips on with magnets. And then only really 2 buttons you need to worry about. One is the mode button. So what the mode button does, at the moment I've got it in pan mode. So I can do it like this. I'm pointing forward and back, and it keeps it steady, like my old gimbal was. But if you go to this mode, then if you tilt down, it'll go down, and if you tilt up, it'll go up like that. But I prefer it in pan mode like that, so you can do that. The good thing is it comes with a Mimo app. I've got to look here. It comes with a Mimo app. Sorry, when I talk to Webby, I usually look over here, because that's what he does. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking to you instead of you. So the Mimo app is going to help you out, because what you can do with the Mimo app is lock your white balance and your exposure, so you won't get that pulsing anymore, and you can lock the focus as well. So that's going to help you out as well. So download the Mimo app, M-I-M-O, from Google Play Store, okay, before you meet me. The other thing you can do is plug in the iPad, go to Settings, General, Update, and update it before you come as well, and bring that. Morning, Tim. Where to go? What? I can't see. What's going on with the weather in Tenerife the last week? I know exactly what's going on. If you go to zoom.earth, then you will see a massive high pressure system over the Azores and a massive low pressure system over Central Europe. And as the high pressure system turns clockwise, it's pulling air from Greenland and Iceland down to us. And it's being exacerbated by the low, which is an anticyclone, which turns anti-clockwise over Europe, which funnels then the Nordic weather to us as well. So we've been slightly cooler than normal, and because it's hitting the alisios, the trade winds from the south, it's causing cloud. But as you can see, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes The sun's breaking through now. So, was it 9:45? Just after, just before, 20 to 10. So today will be pretty nice because as soon as the sun is over the apogee, then we should get sun till sunset, of course. But yeah, it was different, but it wasn't bad. It's still warm. I mean, people look at the weather and go, brr, but it's still 25 to 26 degrees. In fact, you get it a little bit more. Oh, there we go. A couple of selfies. Say cheese. Hola. So this is the Roca Navaria, the back end. I've done a drone shot of this one as well if you want to look at that. And this walkway has actually got some fitness stations as well. I'm going to zoom back out. Right, there you go. And dog poo bins, or bins in general. So that is a mind-freeing view, as they call it. Free your mind. Hola. So we've walked from this village to the next village. Nellie's on. Good morning, Nellie. Simon's on. David Butler. Got to go. See you later. What's the island? You can see this is La Gomera. It's the next island to us. And as I say, to the left of it is another one, Hierro, and to the right of it, another 80 kilometers that way, is La Palma, where the volcano was. Jay's on. What's the weather like? 93 quid. That wasn't bad, actually. Tweaking Jaffa Tape, we did that one. Off to work, Siobhan, we did that one. Care Studios on. It is a beautiful place to come. Mr. 420, what's your first name, Mr. 420? I think we have corresponded, have we? So this is an exit from the Roca Navaria onto the walkway, and this is the pool complex. 5-star, Jamie. Okay. I might swim to that. I'm glad you're praying at the end because you're going to need that. Don't swim if you've partaken of any 420. So this over here is called Roca Negra, Black Rock. And the one coming into view is the H10. So we've got our village in the back there. The first hotel is the Riu, Buena Vista. Then we've got the Hard Rock Hotel and the two towers, which is Paraíso Sur and Club Paraíso. Then we've got the Roca Navaria, which is this one. And then we've got the H10. And when we get to the end of the Black Rock, you'll be able to see the Bahia Principe. There's two hotels in one there, the Tenerife side and the Adeje side. So this little white path here going up is by the Hard Rock Beach Club. So it's like an extra club that you can get to it by bridge from the Hard Rock Hotel and an elevator, or you can actually buy a day ticket there. And the day ticket actually gives you access to all the facilities, plus the price of the ticket you can exchange for food and drink. So it doesn't really cost you anything, as long as you drink enough food and drink. So here's the the pools of the Roca Navaria. And we're going over to Hard Rock over there, not Hard Rock, Roca Negra, Black Rock. There's a couple of restaurants there, sushi bar, a couple of cafes. One of my favourite Italian restaurants, the Roca Negra Sunset Club, which does sunset fire dancing. So as I say, this walk is very popular with the visitors for walking and jogging. Gives you a great view and it's very safe. Stay under the shade of the tree. Wall with my name on it here. So, ladles and jelly spoons. This is a beautiful spot just to chill out and do nothing. There we go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to walk over to Roca Negra, and then just around the corner from Roca Negra is the bus stop. But in Roca Negra there's a place called the Maison Cafe, and I'm going to have a coffee there and chat to you guys, and then I'll check the signs, the bus thing, and see if I can get a bus back. Cool dudes. So this again is the H10 Atlantic Sunset, I think it's called. And down here, coming into view, is the Hard Rock Beach Club. The beach itself is actually public. That does not belong to the Hard Rock. So you can come and visit this at any time using the steps. But the beach club is a paid attraction. And they have the typical stuff like pool, foam parties and loud music and stuff. And of course, the Hard Rock Hotel, 16th floor bar. It's pretty popular as well with the youngsters. Or people who... Oh yeah. So, it's just a little bar down here. It's owned by a neighbour. She's moved away a little bit, but she's still got the bar. So, Playa El Pinky. So I must be the brain. I've just got to turn on the there we go. Are we on? Yeah, we are. So they got famous music obviously playing, so I'm just going to mute that. There you go. So we should be in voice isolation now, so you shouldn't be able to hear the music. I've got to concentrate because the steps are not the same size. Look at that. If this is you on holiday, stay home. There you go. When I see here people against the tourists, those are the tourists we're against. Hola. Okay. So I've got to keep talking or it will pick up the music. So that's another story. This gives you another idea of where we are. Down on the beach, El Pinky. Pinky in the brain. And Not many people there this morning. I think a lot of people think it's going to be cooler than it is when they see the weather. And also, if you're in what's it called? If you're in the room and there's air conditioning, it gives you the thing, so you can actually go down here to the steps. But if you're in the Hard Rock Beach Club, you can actually come down to the beach using the access, wheelchair access. There's not a lot you can do on the wheelchair access, but you can actually stick your toes in the sand. But the sand is more of a dirty grey here, and the rocks get thrown up obviously when the weather's bad. It's quite a sheltered place to swim. Very clear water, as you can see when we get back up. Apart from the stuff I was talking about, I can't remember the name of. I might have lost you by now, actually. So I'm going to come back up here. So this is the surf bar. These are the beds. Are available via prior reservation. There you go. And this is the staircase up. That's a beautiful view, isn't it? La Gomera and San Sebastian in full view. You got the breakwater there. This is what we just came down. And we're going up this one. We're going to let these people come first. Then we're going to hit the north face. Climbing up these rocks is terrible. Good job they got steps. I just called to say I love yous on the radio. Let me know if you can hear it. It's getting louder. There we go. Your knees giving way. I'll give you a better view of the club. Signal good, stunning views, thank you. Don't get old.
Keep you young.
My knees are killing me. Here we go. So I'll give you a better view of the Hard Rock Beach Club. Kids in the pool. I think there's 2 or 3 bars, 2 restaurants. And I don't know how much you pay for the day, but I think all the price of the ticket is redeemable in goods. There's the dining room of the H10, right on the bottom there. Beautiful, and it goes all the way up the hill. Looks fairly flat here, but there's a hill on the other side that you got to go up, which we're not doing today. So, if somebody could go on Google Maps and then go to the H10 in Playa Paraíso, I think it's called the H10 Atlantic Sunset, and there's a bus stop right outside on the same side as the hotel. Find out when the next bus goes in the direction of Callao, Slovakia. It'll be the 471. Or go on Titsa and find out when the next bus goes. Some guys taking their lives in their hands here. There's actually stairs down there that you can get into the sea with. There's a nice little bay here to do your swimming. But as I say, if you go further out, then it's going to get cool. So this is the Roca Negra Sunset Club, which is just round the corner here. So on the front here, let me just show you the front. This is Punta Negra. There's a cafe. I don't know why they're not open. Oh, it is open. Just not outside. Hola.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos dias. Hola. This is the luxury bottomless sushi belt. I went here and thought, wow, I hope there's lots of women working. But it doesn't mean that. They're open from 5 till 11 every day. And it is all you can eat for 25 bucks. From 5 till 11. And then there's another place at the end there, which is where we're going to go eventually. Well, the bus has just gone. So that was 10 o'clock. So the next one's 10:40, I think, which is just about right for me, which is good. But check for me anyway. What did Rigger say? Right. I can turn the background back on now, so you can hear the sound of the sea. Is this going to fall off? No. So, this place is called El Marqués. If you want to find that on a map. No smoking, no wheelchairs. What does that say? No shirts, what's that? No dogs, no golfing, no hands with crosses on them, don't drink the water, don't have a shower, throw your trash away, and there's no information, apart from this, of course. So this open, but nobody's here. Roca Negra Sunset Club is my favourite Italian restaurant. Now outside, they only serve finger food like pizzas and bruschetta and stuff like that. But inside, which isn't really inside, it's like under the tarpaulin, they got a full menu. And there we have Costa Adeje and Las Americas in the distance. If we get a stable piece of wall, I'll zoom in for you. So, there you go. Costa Adeje and Las Americas. We're not that far away, really. It's just that there's no coastal road that goes there, so you've got to go up to the motorway and back down in Fania Bay. Or you can actually go down at La Caleta. So this is the indoor that I'm talking about. It's just like the white tables. They have a full menu there. Steaks, seafood, the whole 9 yards. And then they have a show on the night, and there's a DJ up here. Oh no, they've changed it. They've extended the restaurant upstairs now. Oh, cool, dude. We came here a couple of years ago for Stephanie's 30th, and this wasn't here. Cool, dude. So they've bought next door as well now. Oh wow. A new bar, another bar. And this is Hama, Japanese restaurant, and sushi. And this place here is the Bahia Principe. And there's two hotels. There's this one, which I think is the Adeki side, and then there's the one behind it up the hill called the Tenerife side. They are connected, but one is a lot lower than the other, and has a slightly different clientele. Beautiful. So I don't think they're open, but they're getting ready in the bar. Japanese sushi. I stay there, says Dave. Cool dude. Sea rigger. No camping, that's it. Signal good, stunning views, he did that one. Has anybody? Oh, the cafe's not open. There's the bus stop going the other way. And the bus stop coming back. If it's 40 minutes, then I might as well walk. So, off to see the wizard. Maison Bistro. Are they open up at 10 maybe? Yeah. But there's a cafe just round the corner here, and there's a bus stop right opposite. So we'll go there for a coffee. So this looks nice outside. The only thing is, you can't pick stuff off the running sushi bar if you sat outside. All the good stuff's nicked by the fat guy in the corner. Good old Tim. That's the one pool, and underneath is the gym, I think. So shall I stay on? Or are we done for the hour? Let me know. 76 people on. Did somebody come on after me? Still got Lionel Richie blaring out. So that gives you a better view of the Roca Navaria Hotel, which is pretty massive, to tell you the truth. Bigger than it looks from the front. And La Gomera. If you're just joining us, we're walking from Playa Paraíso back towards Callao. We came along the coast road and we're going back through the village. If you have a look up there next to Hard Rock, you can see the Teide. There you go. Seen everything now. From the mountains to the sea, as they say. So I better turn the background noise cancellation back on. Gotta plug it back in. Hola.
Hi. Seen your videos.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I saw them. We're staying down the road.
Can
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Kayasabaki?
Yes.
Oh, that's where I live.
I saw your. Oh, is it? I saw your videos on YouTube.
Cool, dude.
Yeah.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm not going to be on that, am I? I'm going to be embarrassed.
You started.
It's not live, is it?
I'm afraid it is.
Oh, God, here we go.
Lovely. She's lovely. There's only 83 people watching.
Oh, well, there we go.
There you go. So where are you from?
Worcester.
Worcester.
Worcester, yeah.
Worcestershire.
Yeah.
All right, cool, dude.
Absolutely.
And have you done the walk today, have you?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah,
Getting fit?
Well, we're trying, yeah.
Are you going back through the village?
Yeah, I think so. We're trying to find a shopping centre.
I'll take you there, don't worry. No, the easiest thing to do is follow the road round. Zing. Just follow the road round.
Yeah.
And then when you get to the Barranco, which is like the valley, then the easiest thing to do, It's to go up the steep hill in front of you. Because you can go round, but there's just a little steep hill and that takes you right to it.
Right, okay.
Cool dudes? I'll leave you in peace anyway. I'm going to stop for a coffee around the corner, so I'm not in love. So, can you hear the music, girls? There's a tourist bus. Give them a wave. Always give the tourist buses a wave. There we go. So it's pretty boring down here. So I'll turn you around. See yours truly. There you go. The sun's gone back in now, so I'm all right. Scottish couple in Spain, Benidorm price shock, room upgrade. If you don't follow the Scottish couple in Spain, the mates of Kevin, I'll check that out. So this is the bottom end of the Hard Rock now. So there might be a price on the door, so we might be able to see that. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's just security. It's not the price. Since you exit, you'll need to pay again. Okay, but how much? Doesn't say. So that's important. Main entrance, entrance for personnel. Video surveillance. Okay. No price. Probably see it online. Some parking there, but it's sort of like rough parking. They've just opened an underground car park up here as well, which we'll see. So do I stay on or not? Had a long line. Watch on catch up, says Trisha. We're not finished here. No music here. I stay on, Tim, says Nelly. There you go. Stay on, says Martin. I stay there in Costa Adeje. Oh, BP. Bahia Principe. We're going to be on for another 10 or 15 minutes, Trisha, if you want to stick around. We've walked along the coast, and now we're walking back up through the village. But I'm going to jump on a bus here, and we have a coffee, and then get one of my bus trips in back. Care Studio Stay. I'll stay on. There we go. I wonder what the battery's doing. Oh, my gimbal battery has just gone red, but I had the foresight to bring a spare battery with me. So I might be able to plug it in. Give me a second. Right. There you go. So I plugged the gimbal in. So the gimbal's not going to die, which is good. So this is the way you come if you didn't want to go down the steps to the beach. Eating your brekkie, cool dude. Take my life in my hands. And this way. So this side is not wheelchair friendly. And this is the Warsteiner pub. There's German beers, owned by Germans. A typical Pils pub, open from 2 o'clock every day. Get fresh orange juice, Aperol Spritz, Campari, and a Hugo, $5.50. There you go. Is a Hugo a thing in Britain? Still 77 people watching, cool dudes. And 69 thumbs up. Cinematic. Julie's on. So this is the front of the Rocca Navaria. Oh no, I think, yeah, it is the Rocca Navaria, isn't it? Or the Rocca Negra. I think I might be saying Rocca Navaria. It could be the Rocca Negra. Oh no, Rocca Navaria, you're right. Grand Hotel, Rocca Navaria. And this is the Rocca Mar shopping centre with the underground car park. Taxis and your bread man. There's the cafe. And here's the bus stop. Perdone señora, ¿cuándo llega el autobús?
No tiene horario. Yo,
Ok,
sí,
gracias.
sí, no estoy esperando la guagua, entonces no tengo control de los horarios.
Ok,
¿Vale?
gracias.
Yo sé que para los cristianos es aquello.
No, no, quiero...
Para, sí, es para otro lado.
Okay. So, what are we going to do? What time is it now? 78 minutes. So that's probably about past. I don't have time to have a coffee, but I'm going to wait for the bus. Here. Okay. I might just finish it. I might just finish it here now, because I'll show you the street as far as I can. So this is Paraíso del Sur. If you look in Airbnb, they'll rent those out. And this is Club Paraíso, that one. And then we've got, hiya.
Buenos días, welcome to Tenerife.
Gracias.
Enjoy.
Hard Rock. And then this is the rest of the street. You got bars and restaurants here along the top. We shall see what we shall see. So what I'm going to do, okay, bear with me. Bear with me. I'm not going to stop this. What I'm going to do is have a look to see if I can go on Google Maps quick and then come back. So you might see me paused, so don't go. You might see me pause for a minute, hang on. Am I back in the room? So it goes at 10:42. So what time is it now? I could have looked when I was away, but I didn't. So let me know what time it is now. 10:42 the bus goes. And it's probably 10:20 now, is it? 10:27, 37:42. So I got nearly 20 minutes. 10:28, okay. So I'm gonna have a quick coffee, pay cash, and see what's happening. I'll just get a bottle of water. I can run off with a bottle of water. Or I just go to the supermarket, get a bottle of water. I don't know. It's not even open. It's just opening now. Oh, well, I won't bother then. I'll walk over to. I'll walk over. This is the Hard Rock Hotel. Music blaring as always. Indian restaurant, Mumbai. There's also an English pub around the corner there called the Eldon. So you go in here and go around that side of the building, and you got the Eldon cafe restaurant. They do Sunday lunch as well. Hola, ¿qué tal? Bien. Hola. Estás live ahora mismo. 78 personas. There's 78 people watching live. Yeah. YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
What's your YouTube name?
Timothy Dowd. D-O-W-D.
Oh, okay.
Timothy Dowd. You'll be on it.
Probably seen one of your videos.
We'll give you a like and a follow or whatever you do.
Oh, subscribe and send 500 euros. That's what usually people do.
Yeah, I bet.
See ya.
Okay, mate.
Your man's lost his dogs. So here we go. There we go. So this is a bar, a excursions, sunglasses hut, Indian tandoori, and gourmet burger. The gourmet burger is the one owned by the State 21 group. There you go. And they do gourmet pizzas and fish and chips for $9. Kebabs for $7. Sit in, takeaway, delivery, click, collect. Got all the stuff you need there. Street food. Fast. Another excursion shop. Another sunglasses shop. Rent-a-cars and trinket shop. Up the top there you got Rhythm and Booze. A bit tired, but eventually they'll make him do it, I think. I think that's closed actually. I think that Rhythm and Booze is closed. And this is Paraíso style, which is like a Spanish style shop. And you got like a mini casino for the kids. And the ubiquitous cash zone gives you terrible rates. There's the original Spanish style. This is Club Paraíso. The Spice Garden and the Britannia Inn. The police shop. Go and get a policeman. A Bombay Babu. I don't think it's open yet. The horseshoe. Now it's blocking the road for wheelchair access. Cafe in the corner. I never see that open. There's a new one next door, yummy. And this is Paradise Coffee, Paradise Cafe. Hamburgers, cocktails, all that stuff. Ice creams. Italian restaurant. Farmacia. Next door to the Farmacia used to be a great little shop, and they used to do spring onions, but they don't anymore. This has been empty for a while. Ran out of money maybe. And this is the new Ocean Garden complex. That was empty for 40 years. And then Hard Rock Hotel, I think, went in conjunction with somebody and developed it. This is residential now, but you can buy them for VV. And there's a cafe down the bottom, or a restaurant, I'm saying. And they were going to do supermarkets and everything in there as well. But I don't think they have yet. Massages or messages. This used to be my favourite restaurant. I don't even know it's open at the moment. Probably it is. But it's been changed hands about 10 times. Closed Sunday, Monday. There you go. I see here. This is totally illegal to add the IGIC at the end. In Europe, all prices have to include IGIC. So never pay the extra 7%. Just say no. In Europe, the price on the menu is including IGIC. They're just ripping you off if they put it extra. And everybody knows that. And they will take it off. They have to. Because if they don't, they can get closed down. I don't know why people just don't go there when you got the license and just say, hey, let's have a look at your menu. And if the menu says plus IGIC, just say you don't get the license. You know, it's that easy. Makes you think that who's getting the kickback, eh? Not that I'm accusing anybody of getting a kickback. So this is the next bus stop. What time is it now? 88 minutes. That's I went on at 9:10. I'm actually going to stay here and get the bus back because I don't want to walk up the hill. I don't have time for a coffee. Take my life in my hands. There's a nice little seat here. And I can finish up. So there's the shopping centre. So we're going to sit and talk to you guys. 10:36, yeah, because it comes at 43, so I've only got 8 minutes. I could make the next one, but I might as well just sit here. It's the same view. So thanks for joining us. Tomorrow morning is a similar one. I might just go into town and have a coffee at the oh no, I can't go to Laura's because it's Wednesday and they're closed. It's Wednesday they're closed. But we shall see. That's better. Ooh, there we go, here 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 we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, see what the guy's saying, a bit in half an hour and a half, I mean. Lovely little restaurant, yeah, belated, hi Tricia. Burgers and kebabs, that's what I call heaven. Have a coffee, then a taxi. I can actually walk it in 15 minutes, but I've got to get the bus to get my 10 trips in for the month. Okay, Webby's not on, no. Right, I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock or thereabouts, somewhere in the village. See ya, TTFN.